Who are the two prophets? There are a couple of theories on this topic, but only one true answer. This answer will be revealed to us if we stay within the framework of God's laws. Theory number one: the mother of Zebedee came and asked Yeshua if her two sons can be seated on the left and right hand of Yeshua. Yeshua then replies to her, telling her, "You do not know what you ask of me, for that can only be determined by my Father in heaven." Theory number two: Moses and Elijah. Why? Because of these similarities. Moses turns water into blood, the same as the two prophets will do when they come again in Revelation 11 verse 6. Elijah calls fire out of the heaven, the same as the two prophets will do in Revelation 11 verse 5. Moses and Elijah appear to Yeshua on the mountain. All these theories have one huge problem. Hebrews 9: it is appointed for all men to die at least once. So, who has not died the first death yet, according to God's scripture? And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. So we can see that Enoch and Elijah have not died the first death yet, according to God's law. And we do know that God never changes. God is not a man that he should lie, nor is he a son of man that he should change his mind. We see that the two prophets have to die for 3.5 days, then get resurrected. That cannot be the second death, for the second death is destruction. And God called the man clothed in linen, who had the writer's inkhorn on his side. What is this man clothed in linen with the writer's inkhorn on his side going to do? He, the man with the inkhorn on his side, is going to mark God's people. Who is this man with this inkhorn on his side, clothed in linen? For you shall be a scribe, inkhorn, to my servants, and you shall write down everything that happens on earth and in heaven, and you shall stand in for me as a witness in the great judgment of the eon. Enoch speaking: you see that I write down all the deeds of man, and no one can destroy what my hand has written, for God, Yahweh, sees everything. So Enoch was appointed by God to be the scribe, or one of the witnesses in the great judgment. Behold, I shall send you Elijah before the coming of the great day of judgment. So, there you have it. The two prophets are Enoch and Elijah, and it can be no one else according to God's own law.